You think you know her story. You envision a vibrant mermaid, her shimmering tail, a handsome prince, a magical kiss, and a happily ever after. You have been lied to. The fairy tale you know is a sugar-coated betrayal. This is not the whimsical Disney fantasy. This is the chilling, unadulterated truth of Hans Christian Andersen's original vision. This is a saga of agonizing pain, gruesome self-mutilation, and a heart-wrenching ending steeped in a cruel, indifferent sea. Prepare to have your childhood shattered. This is the 8th chapter. Chapter 1. The Ocean's Allure. Deep beneath the sapphire waves, where the coral cities gleamed and the currents whispered ancient secrets, lived the little mermaid. She was the youngest, the most beautiful, with skin as delicate as a rose petal and eyes as blue as the deepest ocean. Her world was one of crystalline palaces and playful mer sisters, yet her heart yearned for the forbidden. For at 15, each mermaid was permitted to rise to the surface, to gaze upon the human world, a world of sun and land and breath. This was her destiny, her obsession. Her grandmother, the wise old queen of the ocean, spoke of humans with a mix of wonder and pity. They lived short lives, but possessed an immortal soul, a treasure merfolk could only dream of. The little mermaid coveted this above all else. She longed for a soul. She longed for a life beyond the silent, eternal depths. Chapter 2. A glimpse of mortality. The day arrived, her 15th birthday. She ascended, breaking the glittering surface, her senses overwhelmed. The sky, the stars, the scent of the wind. Then, she saw him. A ship, a celebration, a young prince with eyes that mirrored the night sky. He was magnificent, noble, everything she had imagined. A sudden, violent storm erupted. The ship was torn asunder. The prince, flung into the churning abyss, faced certain death. Without a moment's hesitation, the little mermaid plunged into the tempest. She saved him, bearing his unconscious form to the shore. She left him there, alive, breathing, to be found by a young temple maiden. She watched, hidden, as he awoke, believing his savior was another. A pang of profound loss pierced her heart. She had saved him. She loved him. And he would never know. Chapter 3. The Witch's Bargain. Her longing became a torment. She spent her days gazing at the surface, haunting the very spot she had left him. She could not speak to him. She had no legs. She had no soul. Desperation gnawed at her. She knew only one who could bridge such an impossible gap. The Sea Witch. A creature of nightmare, with writhing eels for hair, whose lair was a charnel house of grotesque creatures and lost hopes. The little mermaid sought her out, her courage a fragile shield against the witch's terrifying power. She begged for legs. The witch cackled, her voice a grating symphony of evil. The price was immense. Her beautiful voice, the most enchanting in all the ocean, would be severed from her. It would become the witch's prize, and a pain beyond imagining would be her constant companion. Chapter 4. The Price of Legs. The witch presented her dark elixir. "Drink this," she hissed, "and your tail will split and shrink into 2 human limbs. But know this, child of the sea, every step you take will feel as if you walk upon sharp knives. Knives that pierce your very flesh, drawing blood with each movement." The little mermaid did not falter. Her love, her longing for an immortal soul, transcended all fear. With a silent, agonizing gasp, she drank the potion. A searing pain ripped through her. Her magnificent tail convulsed, splitting, reshaping, bones shattering and reforming. She passed out, her silent scream trapped within her throat, stolen by the witch. She awoke on the shore, 2 frail human legs replacing her powerful tail. She was silent. She was crippled. But she was human. A broken, bleeding human. Chapter 5. A Silent Struggle. The prince found her, naked and speechless on the beach. He was captivated by her beauty, her mysterious aura. He took her to his palace. But his affection was that of a kind master for a cherished pet. a beloved child, never a lover. Every step she took was a fresh torture, a constant reminder of her sacrifice. Her feet bled incessantly. She danced for him, for his court, her graceful movements betraying nothing of the inferno within. But the pain was always there, a searing, throbbing agony that never ceased. Her silence, once a symbol of her lost voice, became a barrier. She could not confess her love. She could not remind him of their shared past. The witch's spell had decreed that if the prince married anyone else, the little mermaid would dissolve into sea foam at dawn on their wedding day. Her only hope for an immortal soul was his true love, his hand in marriage. Chapter 6. The Betrayal. The prince, believing the temple maiden to be his savior, the one who found him on the shore, decided to marry her. He was convinced she was the one. His heart belonged to his perceived rescuer. He told the little mermaid, his silent companion, with fondness and regret, that he was to be wed. He loved her, he said, like a dear little sister, like a cherished friend, but not as a bride. His words were a death knell. The little mermaid's world imploded. The agony in her feet paled in comparison to the searing anguish in her heart. Her sacrifice, her mutilation, her unending pain, all for naught. The wedding preparations began. The prince, unknowingly, was sealing her fate. Her doom approached with the rising sun. Chapter 7. The Sisters. Sacrifice. As the sun began its descent on the eve of the wedding, the little mermaid stood on the ship's deck, gazing at the horizon, resigned to her terrible end. Then, from the depths, her sisters rose. Their long, flowing hair was gone, shorn to the scalp. Their beautiful locks, their pride, had been sacrificed to the sea witch. They bore a dagger, sharp and gleaming. Its blade promised a terrible choice. The witch had offered them a final, horrifying bargain. Plunge this dagger into the prince's heart, they pleaded. Let his warm blood splash upon your feet, and they will rejoin. You will become a mermaid once more. You will be spared your fate, the price of their hair, and the prince's life, for her own. Chapter 8. The Ultimate Choice. The little mermaid crept into the bridal chamber. The prince and his new bride lay sleeping peacefully, bathed in the soft moonlight. She gazed at his face, the face she had loved, the face she had saved, the face that had unknowingly condemned her. The dagger felt cold and heavy in her hand. One swift stroke, and she would live. She would be free from the pain, free from the silence, free from the crushing weight of unrequited love. But she looked at the prince's innocent, sleeping face. She remembered saving him from the storm. She loved him too much to commit such an act of brutal violence. She could not kill him. Her heart, though broken, was pure. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky, she threw the dagger into the waves, and then she threw herself after it. Her body dissolved into shimmering sea foam, dispersed by the morning breeze. She did not gain an immortal soul through love. Instead, she became a daughter of the air, a spirit given 300 years of good deeds and silent longing to earn a soul. A new, prolonged purgatory, born from her final act of mercy. The saccharine tale of a happy ending and true love conquering all is a fiction, a pleasant lie spun to comfort the naive. The truth is a gut-wrenching saga of unyielding pain, self-inflicted torment, and ultimate betrayal. The little mermaid sought a soul and love. She found only suffering, silence, and an ethereal, centuries-long struggle for salvation, never truly achieving the mortal human dream she coveted. History is written by the victors, those who shape narratives to their liking. This is the other chapter. This is the agonizing, uncensored truth.